Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Tyler, also known as the Ches, and this is Chezzy Tunes, where I try to bring humor and entertainment to the EDM space. And today's gonna be a good day, or at least it should be, because today we're gonna be reacting to the brand new Dyatic album, debut Dyatic album, The Third Kind. This is Dyatic's debut first full-length album, and I'm gonna be reacting to it. Also, just something to note is that Dyatic actually followed me on Twitter/X. He actually followed me before I followed him, which does look a little bad on my part, but that means I can officially say that today I'm reacting to my friend, my bestie, Dyatic's brand new album. So I'll see you later. We're still on for Friday, right? I'm still coming backstage to your next show, right? Right, buddy? But in all seriousness, I am very excited to actually check out this album. I do enjoy Dyatic's music. It definitely stands out amongst most other music in the genre, the dubstep riddim type of genre. It's got interesting percussion, unique flows. It just has more movement to it, more groove to it than maybe the average song does in the genre. But now we get it in album form. We got 14 tracks of just beauty to marvel at, hopefully, unless it's bad. If it's bad, I'm gonna unfollow you. We're not gonna be friends anymore. No pressure. Jokes aside, check out Dyatic if you haven't, and let's see how this album is. The Third Kind. First track, Insights. Immediately setting the tone. It is eerie. Something about ticking is just, whoa, it got like real organic for a second there. Ooh. Hold on, I just need to take in the atmosphere. Do y'all believe in aliens? I think it's dumb not to. All these the sound effects in the background, the ambience he's creating here is wonderful already. I'm thankful it's not over. I was hoping we're just getting started. Ah, what is happening? Okay, set the tone for me, baby. Set the tone. Open the gates. I am ready to enter. I love when an album can kind of take me on a journey, tell me a story. I want to hop in the car and go for a ride. Flows right in, and I'm not even gonna pause it because that was just kind of opener anyway. Tree of Life, baby. Let's do it. Let's get this thing started for real. Shout out to those that can sing. I cannot. Also, I wanted to come to a listening party that you held, but I needed to do the reaction too. I couldn't do both, so I'm sorry I had to miss that. There's so many, there's a lot of just subtle layers to build the atmosphere. It's very full. I'm being transported. I love that. First drop of the album. Let's go. What you got? Not what I was expecting. In a good way. Production is stellar. A little, that's cool. That's really cool. I love that. Yeah, top-notch production. Very clean. We're gonna change it up for drop 2. And the vocal, it's not even just that the vocals are good, but they fit right into this kind of eerie, lost in the woods vibe. Oh! Oh, man. Woo. You changed it up for the second drop for sure. Hell yeah. So fun. I love when a song keeps evolving, man. Keep me guessing. I want to like each part individually for different reasons. Don't serve me the same meal twice. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'll still eat it both times. I'll eat pizza every day, but sometimes you want something a little different, and that gave me everything. Off to a fantastic start. I don't want to dilly-dally too much in between each song here. I think you can just tell by my reactions how well it's going so far. But I'm excited. If we already got a little bit of drum and bass, something a little bit different, To be fair, I haven't heard every Dyatic song, or at least I don't remember every Dyatic song. So I don't know if you've done drum and bass before, but regardless, you did it there. You did it well. Very well crafted. I'm excited to see what else you do with it. Let's keep going. Lightkeeper with Stabby and Arehlai? Ooh, sing it. Wow, good range. She got them pipes. I will say, I don't feel like the vocals really fit with the rest of what's happening in the song for me personally. I would either like something different to accompany the vocals or just no vocals. I don't feel like the ambiance and her vocals go together, personally. I'm not standing yet, but I'm backing up a little bit. I need to give myself some room. Let's go into some classic Dyatic crap right here. Let's do it. Yep. Oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wow. Because this is very kind of classic-y stuff, but then I try to go to the beat and then I just look like an idiot. Why would you make me look like an idiot like that? Nice melody, nice melody. Bring out the synth, bring out the solos, baby. I'm on the dance floor right now, baby. You don't gotta tell me, I'm already here, I'm going. I'm gonna sit still, let it find its place, and then I'll come in. I'm having fun. Ooh, that's fat. The movement there. The drops don't sit still, man. Ooh. I would love this synth. Gonna have a nice outro here, nice long outro. So that one was interesting for me because I liked everything about it. The drops were fun, they were energetic, they were very lively. The melodies were beautiful, the synth was great, the singing was great, but it felt like each piece of it almost didn't belong with the rest of the pieces. Not completely, not that they were completely out of place, but the tones of them, the moods of them felt a little disjointed almost. They still flowed well. I don't know, just like how each part made me feel wasn't consistent, so they felt a little, not quite as coherent, I guess. But just barely. But like each individual piece just like on its own was fantastic. I also realized that this song was a single. I noticed it was released earlier and I either missed it when it came out or don't remember it. I don't know how I don't remember it, but either way, still off to a fantastic start. Track number 4, Redshift. Let's go. I love when an artist puts effort into their intros. When you take the time to put the building blocks, you know, build the world around the song. Oh yeah. Just classic. Like this is what I think of when I think of Dyatic. The fun flow, the non-traditional rhythm to everything, solid percussion. This one's, this is not an insult in any way. This is by the books. This is by the books Dyatic. This is you. This is, or at least this is what my brain associates with you. I'm checking it out. I want to check it all out. All right. All right. This is fun. This is fun. I'm on a playground of dub right now. That section was a little different, a little more pep in its step. All right. So again, that's kind of, that style is what I associate Dyatic with. That's like what I was expecting from this album. So I guess for that reason, it's the weakest one so far for me, just because it didn't build upon what I already know. It feels very familiar, which isn't a bad thing. But compared to the other two that had more uniqueness, did more with your style, but still like top notch of your style. Track number 5, Hollow Earth.
What can you tell us about this? Well, there's a lot to digest here.
No, that's important. I gotta hear it.
It's very possible that there are ancient cave systems.
You're skipping over the important parts. I love lore. Yes. Put me into like a story. I want to feel like a story is being told around me. I want to be in a different world. Take me away from here for a little bit, you know? I like this sample. Is that, I mean, it's vocals, right? Just weird. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Oh. Like some halftime. I don't like it as much when it went a little higher pitch, but still fat. Ah, nice. I like how much vocals are being used, but most of them aren't actually saying anything. It's just vocals, you know, it's just the noises that come from our mouths. I don't really like this vocal outside of the drop though. It's a little, especially when it goes higher pitch. I don't like this pitched up vocal. Second drop, here we go. Oh. Yeah. That energy, that. I love the flow of it. You got some bangers on here, man. I'm telling you, you're banging. A lot of people don't bang. You bang, for sure you bang. That one was cool. It's mainly just that small little bridge section with that vocal that I wasn't a fan of. Very cool, very nice ambience, very cool flow. Both sections were different. Heck yeah, man. I'd travel inside the hollow earth. Next up is Enforcer. Let's go. Like these, like that. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I like whatever that instrument is. Not my favorite intro so far. I don't think it quite has as strong of an atmosphere as some of the other ones did, but we'll see what the drop gives me. What's the drop serving for dinner? Oh. That first sound was meaty. Yeah, I like that first. Ugh, that's a meal. Yeah. I'm moving pretty quickly into another drop here. So I'll share my thoughts at the end then. You, Dyatic? You'll never catch this man just doing a womp, 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 womp song. That's not him, okay? I think that one might have done the least for me so far. In the first drop, I really, every 4 bars or whatever it was when it did the real meaty sound, you know what I'm referring to. That was the highlight for me, I think. And again, not the rest was bad by any means, but I think it's just, it might blend into some of Dyatic's other songs just because it is very much his style. Because I think the ones that are going to stand out the most for me on this album are the ones that really have the world building aspect going on for it, the really atmospheric, transporting type of intros that really set the mood, or the ones that do something much different than his average style, whether that's through sound design or through being a different genre or slowing or speeding up the pace completely. So again, not that this or like Redshift are bad. It's just that those were kind of the expectation. That's what I would expect listening to Dyatic. Like, that's the bar. You're going to hit this bar at least. Like, you're going to make Enforcer. Dyatic can make Enforcer. This is what I expect Dyatic to make. It's the ones that go above this line that are going to like stand out from the pack for me. And Enforcer was on the line, you know? Next up is Body Flicker with good old BeutNoise, which BeutNoise, much like Dyatic, also has very fun and creative rhythms and flows to their music and percussion and some bongos or something. So this could be really flowy. I'm excited for this one. This one's got a pretty decent atmosphere building already. A little funky kind of. I'll stand up for this. I'll give you guys, you're both coming together. I'll reward you with my full body. This one makes me want to, you know, do some stepping, Come on. Watch my body flicker. Oh, man. That one's so fun. That's a perfect coupling of artists. This is like one of those collabs. You're like, why didn't this happen sooner? Which I don't know if they've collabed before, to be fair. They might have, but there's certain people's style where you're like, ooh, if they came together, they'd make some magic. They would produce a beautiful child. Congratulations, guys. You've made a lovely child here. I will adopt it if you ever, you know, can't afford to take care of it. If you're busy, need a godfather, an uncle or something. I like that little thing. Heck yeah, so much. Whoa, evolution. Yeah, that one's a lot of fun. I think the first drop was my favorite. That was very lively. That one puts a smile on your face, makes you want to dance. All right, so we've made it halfway through the album. So far, so good. Next up, track number 8, Forest Interlude. Is this actually an interlude or is this just a name? Something cool with just some like ambient atmosphere establishing. Not really a drop, but it is almost 4 minutes, so we might get an actual drop as well. Because still the attention to detail, the like craftsmanship that has to go into even this kind of stuff, not just the drops with crazy sound design and flows and rhythms, but just this, knowing all the little elements and layers to add in to craft the feeling that you want, you know? Yeah, this is really nice. I'm just gonna take it in. Let me take it in. Oh. Okay, we're morphing a little bit. I want there to be a full moon. I want to be where the album cover is, minus the people shooting. Ooh. I don't know if that's a synth or a modulated vocal, but I really like the way that sounds. This is just really fun. I'm not a big fan of this synth. I think it seems a little out of place, but it was only there for a bit, so that's fine. Are we actually getting a drop? This sounds like it's a drop coming. Whoa! This is cool. It's like tribal, man. Dancing around the fire. I don't like the pitched up vocal. Don't pitch it up. Keep it back down where it was. From a production standpoint, though, this is really cool. Some interludes are lazy or like too ambient, almost unnecessary. But this is like an interlude I would actually listen to, which is a very high praise because usually interludes get skipped in a lot of music, especially if the interlude is very ambient and the rest is not ambient. But that was really good. I really like that. That was almost one of my favorite parts of this so far. I love to see an artist grow. I love to see an artist evolve, you know, and I do have my feedback. I'm not just praising you nonstop. There are some criticisms I have of some parts or some pieces, but again, just the creativity here is definitely great. And again, this album is obviously, I can tell the amount of passion that went into it, but we'll save all that for my final thoughts. This next song is Enemy with TRVCY, which I know I've heard because this is a single. I recognize it from a while back, but I don't remember what it sounds like off the top of my head. So let's re-jog my memory of Enemy with TRVCY. Oh no, I remember this. Yeah. Yep. I love when the bass morphs. Whoa. It's always moving, man. Nothing ever sits still. Keeps the blood flowing. Oh. Yes. Oh. Let's do this. Yeah. Uh-huh. Nothing too special about the bridge here. Here we go, here we go. Straight thugs. The flow is crazy. Crazy. Yep. Let's go. That was nice. That one's still somewhat in the box of like, this is what I expect it to sound like coming from Dyatic. Again, still very much a compliment, but not quite going that next level up for me. Next up is Don't Hold Back. And the rest of it is just Dyatic. We're done with a few features on this album. Dyatic's carrying us on his back all the way to the end here. Also, quickly, that voice that you use a lot, you use it in Enemy, but you've used it in a lot of your other songs too. Is that all from the same person? Is that you? Is that just a sample? Like who's that guy? Is that a sample pack? Is it some, who is it? Anyway, Don't Hold Back, let's go. Immediately, we're back in the world. This isn't a beat I was expecting. Are we gonna get kind of like this kind of jam from Dyatic? I think that would be fun. I think that would be kind of cool. Just a bop, chop, bop, chop, bop, chop, bop. Give me that kind of beat. Not a very enticing build here, but that's fine. What we got? Oh yeah. Just what I wanted. That's why I like, branch out, do some different things, Dyatic. That's what I like. That's why we're here, baby. Uh-huh, I like that. Evolve, 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 a little more. I think you actually gave me a little less, but that's fine. We did change. Not too bad, not too bad. I like it best when you are trying different things with your style. What we have in store for the second half though. Just give me another element or two and we could be in business here. Come on. Uh-huh. All right. We got a couple things in there. Fun, fun, fun. One more time. And just a fine outro here. So I have mixed feelings about that one. I really like that you took it in a different direction. I really like that you did something new. It was something I wasn't expecting to hear on this album. I felt like that one was missing just a little something. The second half was a little closer to where I wanted to be, but it was something different for you. So immediately it was entertaining. It was good. And of course, just that it's so different from the rest of the album. It's definitely like, ooh, heck yeah, nice change of pace. Let's move it on. Track number 11, Afterimage. Ah, this atmosphere's good. I like this. Which it looks like this one was also a single way back when, but again, it's been a while. I can't say I necessarily remember it, so still, it fits right into this album perfectly, which is obviously all we can ask for. Let's go. Beam me up. The flow goes crazy, but this one doesn't quite click for me, which is probably why I don't remember it. Production's great. It's just, I don't know. It doesn't quite hit me the way I'd want it to. Kind of a passive listen for me. Sorry, I have to wait for just a second. I'm here. Don't worry. Hey. I was making sure my camera was still recording because that would be awkward if it wasn't. Second drop's definitely better than the first. Hey. Oh. Ah. Hey. You know what you're doing, man. You really do know what you're doing. And you've been knowing what you're doing for years now, because this is an older song. But still a weaker one for me personally. I can't really explain why. It's just like, it doesn't quite turn the key for me. I got a message.
Yo, look up the Hollow Earth in Google. What in the hell is that?
So is that you, Dyatic? Is that you? You're not an actor, okay? You're not an actor. If you need one, let me know though. If you want to film a music video, I got you. Track number 12, Scrape the Barrel.
When an object crosses the passage from the hollow earth to the surface, it disturbs the Earth's natural electromagnetic balance. Alterations in the behavior of light.
Love that stuff, man. Tell me a story. Read me a bedtime story. I mean, not a bedtime story. This would be kind of chaotic music to go to sleep to, but some people can fall asleep to anything. Ooh, I love this rhythm. It's getting the heart pumping. What are we gonna do here with the drop? Give me something unique. Give me something unique. Give me something a little different. Let's go. That's exactly what I asked for. Fun. Oh, tasteful little melody for a second there. Just little things poking, saying hello. I always admire people that can put together a more intricate beat than just a boom, bop, boom, bop. The bridge here feels a little weird or out of place, just slightly, but I love this rhythm to the build up though. Gets you hype. All right, second drop. I'm excited. Keep my excitement up, baby. Let's go. Oh. Feel like I'm cruising down the road in my UFO, just like abducting people. Very fun, very fun. Yeah, that one was fun. That was a good time. That was doing something different, just like I wanted. We're just gonna keep it moving through the end here. I got a lot to say at the end, but I like the name of this one. This one's called Panic Necklace. I kind of like that. Atmosphere. But where's the panic? Where's the panic? I'm getting a little anxious. Not quite panicking yet though. Just a little on edge. Full panic mode. Let's go. All right. That's fun. That's funny. That is a little bit of a bop right there. Whew. Kind of like hip hoppy, you know? Poor name choice. I don't think this one deserves the name Panic Necklace, but it's a very cool name. I don't think it fits this song necessarily though. I'm not panicking. I want to be here. I'm having a good time. Just a fun beat. That one is just playful energy. You're just having a good time. I'm just having a good time. Well, we're at the end here. Final track. We're just gonna move through it and then I can collect myself and give my final thoughts on this thing. So let's move into it. Final track, The Gaze from a Monster. Oh no. We're at the album cover now. We finally made it to the grand finale. Yes, the Foley work. Have you ever wanted to do like soundtracks for movies? Sound design for movies? All right, more nondescript vocals. Whew. All right, we're coming to the final build here. No pressure, Dyatic. No pressure. Whoa! This sounds more like Panic Necklace. I'm panicking. I haven't heard anything like this before. It's so like thumping and pounding. I feel like I'm running from the monster, you know? This is so creative. I really don't think I've heard something quite like this before. Whoa. Wow, what a unique song. Again, just completely out of left field, not what I was expecting at all. Are we gonna kill the monster though? Or are we all gonna die? What's the ending here? How do we resolve this journey?
Hey yo, so do you check the podcast that I sent you? That whole thing about the Hollow Earth? Yep. And
Good old
I'll be
podcast.
honest
We
with
love
you,
podcasts. I have a podcast. I'm one of those guys.
Aliens or monsters inside the Earth. Don't you think it would explain why we haven't had like a proper contact with like a new species before? Are you gonna tell me that it's all the government trying to make us for us to find out? It makes
My existential dread has been triggered. And with that, we have made it through the third kind. I do want to say I wish that final song had more. I wanted one more drop, either of the same thing or something a little different. That's all I would have wanted. Because that first, the drop, the only drop was so unique. But now, given that most of the song is speaking, most of the song is like part of the world building, it kind of trivializes the song as a whole. It fits great in the context of the whole album, but just clicking on that track by itself now has less value since more than half the track isn't the song. But as part of the album, within the context of the album, it's obviously fantastic and works perfectly. And it was super unique. So yeah, Dyatic, I guess we can stay friends because you knocked it out of the park. I'm really impressed. Like I said, there was maybe not quite half, but almost half of them were what I was expecting. Just like what I've gotten from Dyatic in the past, what a lot of your previous EPs and singles have sounded like. It's your signature style that I've come to love from Dyatic. So although none of them were bad, they weren't super memorable because it's just more of what I'm used to. So like, yeah, this is another good Dyatic track, but nothing that really is going to stick with me outside of the rest of your catalog. But then the other half did so much extra, went above and beyond. It elevated your sound or evolved your sound, or even if it didn't hit the mark, it at least tried something new, such as with Don't Hold Back. But production across the board was nearly flawless. I think my favorite songs were the ones that did mix the world building, the lore, the atmosphere, but still had that unique element to the drops that wasn't your typical Dyatic sound. So Tree of Life, Hollow Earth, Body Flicker, and even the Forest Interlude were incredible. All in all, very solid album. I did have nitpicks here and there about certain sounds, certain builds, whatever it might have been, but as a whole, you can tell a lot of love and care went into this. It sounds cohesive. It sounds like one singular journey. You did help craft that world around the album. It does feel like a transportative experience. I'm not sure that was a word, but you know what I mean. Very impressed. Very good album, especially for a debut album. You worked hard. You earned this. You did it. It's out. People can enjoy it, and you should be proud of yourself. Also, I had a dubstep moniker that I went by and released one song on Spotify under that moniker. I'm not even going to tell you what it was, but I released one song. It was called Abduction, and it had an alien theme to it. So if anything, I think we should collab because I've only released alien related music under a dubstep moniker. I can say that officially. Just let me get a sample in there. Let me just speak on a track. Let me say the cool thing right before the drop, or let me do your like producer tag, like
Dyatic on the beats.
I just want to be featured in a song somewhere, not even where anyone would know it was me, but just so I could be like, that was me. I was in there. So I'm just saying, if you ever need anything where I could participate, that'd be kind of cool. Your creativity was definitely showcased here. And I do really love how you're stepping out of your comfort zone, so to speak. You're trying new things. You're evolving your sound. You're growing. And that's really cool to see. So what did you guys think? Let me know your thoughts on the third kind. Let me know your thoughts on Dyatic. Also, like I mentioned, let me know if there's anything else you want to see other than just reaction videos. I've wanted to do more with this channel. I will do more with this channel, but if there's anything in particular you would like to see, please let me know. Other than that, thank you so much for all the support. Be sure to follow me on Twitter, just like Dyatic has. Follow me on TikTok. Subscribe if you feel so inclined. Like the video, ring that bell, all of that stuff. Keep on sending me recommendations and keep on jamming out, my dudes. Peace.